Welcome to week 4 of the NFL season. Most folks will tell you that this whole sports betting thing is about getting your picks right. Yes, that's a huge part of it. But another part is watching out for landmines. And boy, did I step into 3 landmines last week. The Jaguars, the Cowboys, and the Ravens. Ruined my chances for an 11-win pick week, which I had mapped out. So I ended up finishing 8-8, and my season record is now 26-22. But we're not going to harp on that because it's a new weekend. So let's just go ahead and jump right in this week's picks. First up, on Thursday night, got the Lions and the Packers. If you would have asked me before the season started about this game, I would have just said Lions. But boy, the Packers are showing me something. They showed me heart by coming back and winning last week, and they showed me how much they love playing at home. So I'm going to take the Packers to win this game and to keep their dominance against the Lions. And hopefully the Lions come back and win and make it a fun series going forward. Sunday, 9 a.m., we got a London game. We got Jaguars, the Kings of London, against the Falcons, one of my favorite teams. I say it every year. The Cons they know about the travel schedule for London and how to get their team ready because they own a football team in London. So I'm taking the Jaguars to have a bounce back game after their embarrassing loss last week. Sunday, 1 p.m. games. We got the 0-3 Vikings against 0-3 Carolina Panthers. Now, how do I approach this game? The Vikings are a team I know they're better than their record. And you got my team that could possibly finish 0-4 and they're playing at home. So I'm going with the home team. I would have picked a close game anyways because the Vikings can't score in the red zone. But I'm going to take the Panthers to win. Vikings go 0-4. This is probably Kirk Cousins last year in Minnesota anyway. So look to the future. Next up is the Dolphins and the Bills. I said it last year. I'm saying it again. Dolphins are going to upset the Bills again. And I'm going to go ahead and jump right to the conversation. And I'm going to go and say, Dolphins and 49ers Super Bowl if Tua can stay healthy. If Tua can stay healthy, watch out, league. We got a monster in our hands. And we're going to go from that exciting matchup to the game that everybody is falling over themselves about. The Broncos and the Bears. We got 2 0-3 teams going at it. How do you pick this game? That's someone. How do you pick this game? I really have no idea. So I'm going to go with the only stat that I think is logical to me because both teams are so terrible. The Bears are playing at home. So I'm going to pick the home team. I don't want to watch this game. I hope you don't have to suffer for this game. Next up, we got the old Browns and new Browns, the Ravens and the Browns in Cleveland. It's always a game the Browns love, but I really wish the Ravens weren't coming off a loss. Otherwise, I would pick the Browns. And I really hope that team that did nothing last week doesn't show up in Cleveland because the Browns ain't playing around. So I'm going to go and take the Ravens because I'm playing it safe this week to beat the Browns in their old home. Go ahead and admit it. Next up, we got the Bungles and the Titans. Are the Bungles back? Is that what we're doing now? Are the Bungles going to start out 0-2 and just win out and win the Super Bowl? Prove it. I think they're going to show a lot this week. The Titans have no offense. Henry, he hasn't really done much this season. So I don't expect the Titans offense to do much, even with that porous Bengals defense. But I'm taking the Bengals to win big. This week is the Bengals week. And I'm going to go ahead and say Bengals for now because they're going to show out. But as far as the season goes, they got 5 games for them to earn their name. Until then, they're the Bungles. Next up, we got the Rams and the Colts. What happens to my Rams offense? The Bengals defense isn't that good. They didn't shut him out. We got 269 yards. He didn't quite hit 300 from Stafford. I'm going to pick the Rams in a bounce back game because I wasn't too impressed by the Colts victory. It's more about the Baltimore not performing than the Colts shutting down the Ravens. So, and that's also a natural rivalry matchup too. Yeah, I'm taking the Rams. Bucks and Saints. I don't like Derek Carr's injury, so I am not going to bet on the Saints. I do not trust Jameis. So I'm going to take the Bucks in a bounce back game on this one. That's a pair of 2-1 teams, and they're in the same division, so they got to play each other twice every year anyway. So yeah, I'm going with the Bucks. Manders and Eagles. I want to pick the Manders so bad, but after last week, I just can't do it, and I'm tired of betting against the Eagles. So I'm going to play it safe, take the Eagles. I might entertain the spread for later in the weekend, but Eagles. Man, I want Manders so bad, but I'm taking the Eagles. Next up is the Steelers and the Texans. Pick for the Steelers, they lose. Pick against the Steelers, they win. They're playing the Texans. I might as well do it. I might as well. I'm going with the Steelers. I don't like it. Bad taste in my mouth, but I'm picking the Steelers. Sunday 4 p.m. game. You got the Patriots and the Cowboys. Will this be Zeke's revenge game? I don't think so. Cowboys bounce back game. They're playing at home after the embarrassing loss last week. Yes. Cardinals and 49ers. Remember we were talking about landmines starting this video? This could be a landmine because the Cardinals and the 49ers know each other very well. The 49ers are looking good. They're dominating everybody. Remember the Rams game? It could happen again. I recommend not betting the spread. Minus 14 is way too high for a division game. So I'm taking the 49ers to win. Not taking those points. Raiders and Chargers. So Jimmy G's banged up. The Chargers lost a top wide receiver. So when in doubt, go with the home team. Taking the Chargers. I don't want to do it, but I don't have a choice in the matter. I'm taking the Chargers. Next up, Chiefs and Jets. Chiefs. Do I need to name the reasons? No. Chiefs. Blowout again. And last but not least, we got the Seahawks and the Giants. I love you, Gino, but I'm taking the Giants. Giants in the great state of New Jersey. Giants. Follow me. I've got more bets coming later this week. For my Sharks, we're on a bad run, but it's going to change. It's going to happen this week. Just trust the process. These are my picks. They may not be your picks, but they are mine. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. King out.